How's it going everybody, I'm Lewis, it's April and we've got a month ahead post from the Old School RuneScape team. So, let's get started off this month by having a look at the Treasure Trails expansion. For a while, the Old School RuneScape team have mentioned another Treasure Trail expansion, and this month they'll be releasing a developer blog discussing their ideas they have for it. This update will really be for the people who love Treasure Trails. Not only will there be new rewards and challenges, but they'll introduce a new tier of clue scroll which will contain never before seen puzzles, challenges and rewards. This update is set to be a big one because they already have so many ideas for it, so we should keep an eye out for that developer blog coming soon. Next, we've got the PID Change. The game engine has to deal with up to 2,000 players doing things at the same time. In order to do this, it gives each player a priority in which it will process their actions. Currently, this priority is completely randomized each game tick, which makes it completely unpredictable. This obviously has certain advantages and disadvantages. One of the major disadvantages of this is that you get a lot of inconsistency, especially when it comes to things like PvP. To address this, they'll be changing how the players are prioritized by making the randomization of player IDs much less frequent. This will hopefully give players enough time to fight each other and keep consistency, but also make it randomized enough that it can't be exploited quite the same as if it was never randomized. Next, this month, they've got more content from the last content poll, 41. The most recent update brought various changes from the last content poll. However, there's still plenty of outstanding changes that need to happen throughout this month. This stuff includes clue scroll drops from implings, barehanded imp catching, and bank placeholders. A lot of the work for these updates has already been done by mods Ash, Maz and Kieran, and they'll be coming next week. However, the things that don't come next week will just come throughout this month. Next, the priority survey and poll. Later on in the month, the Old School RuneScape team will release a survey to get an idea of the community's priorities and therefore what they should be working on. This will be followed by a priority poll in order to elaborate on what the community actually wants to hear more of and what is wanted in game. Priority polls are some of the most important that the Old School RuneScape team host because they dictate what updates actually are thought of, discussed and added to the game over the coming months. So, when that comes out, make sure you're voting on it because we really want to shape the game to be what us, the players, want. Finally, this month, we'll have the Monkey Madness 2 run-up. Monkey Madness 2 is planned for release in early May. However, there are various things happening in the run-up before that. There'll be plenty of sneak peeks of the rewards, and they'll be confirming specific information about quest requirements. They also want to host streams to help us prepare for Monkey Madness 2, and give us an insight into as much as they can. However, they won't be revealing any details of the quest itself, because they don't want any spoilers to get through. So this month seems pretty great. There's nothing I can really complain about. If you want to discuss it, please go on the forums or in my comments below. If you want to watch my video on the latest Old School RuneScape update, please click here for Hell Rats, Fairy Rings and Perks. And if you want to watch my video on the Old School RuneScape April Fool's event, please click here for the EOC. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and share, and if you want to keep up to date with the Old School RuneScape updates, deadlocks and polls, please subscribe. I've been Lewis, thanks for watching, goodbye.